Hey guys, you're watching this one and only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park, episode 25. And you guys wanted me to do exactly the same thing as what we do on the Let's Build a City world. And every 25 cities, we do a bit of a world tour. But with this one, obviously, we can go around and we can ride all the rides that we've done, like in the last 25 episodes or so. I think that'd be a really good thing to do. So, out here, still I haven't done the car park. I haven't had time to get a load of you guys together to come help me like do the car park in one shot. It'll be really fun. I think what we'll do is we'll get a load of people in here. We'll listen to some music. I'll answer some questions and stuff like that. I'll just use people that I've got on my friends list currently. Probably that'll be the easiest way to do it. But I just need to find time to actually get around to doing it. It'll really help the world as well. It looks a little bit empty at the front here. So starting off at the main gates, we've got our four guys with the ticket sellers. A few good ideas have actually came up in the past about this. Someone was saying if we use O-Prize's mod tool, we might be able to make the people here, the ticket guards, whatever you want to call them, actually give you paper for emeralds, and we can like make them all give you paper, and maybe rename them to tickets or something like that. That could be a really good idea. So I'll see what I can do with that. I don't know. I've never used O-Prize's mod tool before, and I don't want to end up breaking it. I have forgotten a piece of sand here, though. Apparently, it's the only one that hasn't got that there. Okay, fixed. Look at that. Progress this episode. So we come through the main gates here, and we enter the, what would sort of be the main foyer, maybe? What, I don't know what you'd really call it, but like the main first circle that you reach. We've got a nice little burger bar to the left here, which is all furnished out. We've even got a person in here now. He wants to get out, but he can't. So yeah, like little seats and stuff like that. No, we've got like buns in that one and steak in that one, just in case people that want to go on this world, if they want to come on survival mode, at least they can still eat if they need to. I don't know, it's up to the people that do it. So we've got the main fountain in the middle here, a nice little fountain, and an ice cream truck on this side, which I really like. Such a cute little ice cream truck. And there is a guy in there as well. I didn't notice for ages. Oh, is there two people in there, or is it just one? No, it was just one. I did notice when everything duplicated on our Zonocraft world, everything duplicated on this world as well, so all the villagers were like twice as many in everywhere. In fact, there's probably two in this one still. I bet you there is. Nope, there isn't. Okay, fair enough. No, keep the cow in here. He's been in there since, like, the episode that we built it. I don't want to lose him out of here. So then the first roller coaster that we ever built on the world was the Red Devil. We done this in episode 1. I was sort of building this in a time lapse. It was really hard to get this whole series started because it's such a big project, and in one episode you have to try and tell everybody what sort of things you're going to be doing. And I think we got away with it okay. A lot of you enjoyed the first episode. A lot of you stuck with me already through what's been 25 episodes. I can't believe that it's been 25 episodes already. I was planning to build another roller coaster today, and then when I realised it was episode 25, I was like, well, people wanted a world tour for episode 25, so we'll do that instead. So yeah, we'll be building a roller coaster next episode. It's going to be really cool. I've got some really good ideas, but in a way it's probably a good thing that we haven't quite started it yet. Because it gives me a little time to maybe do some preparation for it, maybe have a bit of a think on a creative world on how I want to do it, because I've got a couple of ideas on how it could possibly be done, but I don't know, it's something a little different, maybe. I don't know, it's probably been done before, but something new at least to this world. So there's the first roller coaster there. I do have an exit, don't I? Yeah, the exit's down here, so you walk down to the stairs here, and then you can walk off onto the main path again. Let's continue round this way for now. We'll go round this way first, so we can come around this path. I want to do some street lights, possibly. Well, they're not street lights, but you know, like path lights. I've done a few different designs, but I haven't liked any of them so far, so I'm gonna have to keep thinking on that. I could put lighting underneath the carpets here, obviously, like put glowstone underneath these, and that'll light up the paths. But it's nice to have some sort of height, you know, at the paths. It gives a little bit more dimension to the whole map. It works really well on the city world. So we done our I don't know what episode was this. It was fairly close to the beginning. Well, we're still close to the beginning of the series, but it wasn't too long into the series that we built our little haunted house. We probably should have waited until Halloween. If I was smart, I would have done that. But it's a completely unique. Oops, I wasn't right at the back. Oh, it's because there's two things there. There we go. Pow. It's a completely sort of different style, I don't know, what do you call them, haunted house than anything else that I've really ever seen. You sort of stop in sections and things happen, you know, like little lights flash. It's a very short ride, but it took a little bit of work because there's a little bit of redstone going on in there. But it's definitely a unique ride. I've never seen anything quite like it before, and I really like the building. I really like the little haunted house. It's got a really nice feel to it, definitely. So then we've got over here, we've got a little kiddie ride. This one isn't rideable, obviously. It'd be really cool if, I don't know, there was some sort of tool that we could do to make blocks move. You could do something similar if you had command blocks, but it would take a very, very long time to get something like this to appear to be working. But it could actually be done with command blocks. I'm not good enough with command blocks. We don't have them on console edition to be able to do anything like that. But it's a good laugh. And these lights do flash. I think the redstone's broken at the moment. I was playing around with it. Yeah, I broke it. But those lights and the redstone torches would flash at night time and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I like it. Very recently we built our GoKart Track, which is probably one of my favourite things on the whole place at the moment. I don't know why. I just really, really like it. It's a little bit more reliable, but we're going to try it on camera right now. Let's make sure there's eggs in there. There is. I don't know, it might work. Oh yeah, and in that gap there, I asked you guys what you think we should put in it. And my favourite idea was a podium, like a little first, second, third podium. I've seen a pig there. He will ruin it if he stays on the track. So yeah, I think I'm going to build a podium in there at some point. I don't quite know when, but I'll do it as soon as possible, really. Get a little podium in there. And maybe a little stand. People were saying put a little stand in there as well. Quite unusual to have a stand in a go-kart place, but it'll be good. It'll be a laugh. So let's see if it does work, if we can get it reliable this time. Looking good. Looking good so far. It's looking very good. And it's a tie. Brilliant. I love it when it works. It's fantastic. I haven't actually had it not fail for quite a while now, so I think I've pretty much got it as good as we can do. Our most recent build was the Western Saloon here, which I really, really like. It's really, really spurred me on to possibly when Mesa biomes come out to doing a whole sort of Western town. Not obviously a whole city, but like a little Western town with a strip and, I don't know, like clock towers and saloons and bars and gunfights and cactuses and all that sort of stuff. But I don't want to do it in a normal desert. I want to do it in a Mesa biome. It'll look so much better. But really, really nice building. A couple of people said in the comment section to use gates, and you're so right. I should be using some gates in some places. Maybe in here. Nope. I don't know, maybe at the tops of places and stuff like that. I definitely need to integrate some gates into there. They're very western-y feeling when you put open gates down. They have, I don't know, just this feeling of, I don't know, cowboy style. I don't know, it's really, really weird. And then inside, it's all furnished out. I'm going to try, unlike the city series, I'm going to try and do any interiors that we need to do, like all restaurants and hotels and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like it. We've got a little pool table here, different style pool table. I actually really like it. It was something that I was dubious about at first, but it turned out okay. And it does look a little bit weird, but I can live with it. I think it looks okay. Little jukebox and the bar with a little mirrored effect. If you haven't seen this, I really like that. It looks like there's a mirror behind the bar, and then you can even got little ceiling fans and little seating outside as well, with doors at the top and the back, so you can come and sit out on the balcony if it's a really nice day. But I really like that idea. I really like this whole build. One of my favourite builds I've pretty much ever done, I think. I don't know why. It's not the most technical building. It just looks really nice, I think, especially with the cactuses and stuff like that out the front. Okay, so I'm still perdifying the place. Off camera, I put some trees down and stuff like this. All the trees are sort of little custom trees. They're all very similar because I like keeping them pruned. Obviously, we've got a good groundskeeper at this theme park. But in spaces like down here would be perfect, you know. Down here, there's nothing that we can really put in here. So I like filling it up with different trees. I've got green trees and pink trees to look like little cherry ones, but I might be doing some like little red and orange ones and stuff like that. Not blue and stuff like that, you know, silly colours, but red and orange can sort of look like little autumn trees and stuff like that. This bumblebee ride still needs a little bit of work. I want some sort of better entrance into here. The ride's all functional, the ride's all finished, but I think, I don't know, a better entrance we need. And maybe a couple more flowers or little grass patches or something like that. I don't know, like little 3D, like we've got a 3D flower there by the 3D bee. If we have like a 3D grass patch and stuff like that, just to really make the theme look a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think could really set off this ride. But this is another sort of unique roller coaster. We come round, and then it actually joins back up to the first one. It's a short ride. It's not one of the longest ones. I really like this slow bit at the top. It's like a suspense bit. And then you come up to the top here. You fall through the hole, back down again, and it puts you back this way, back to the start again. It's a sort of unique looking roller coaster. I haven't really seen any of them like that before. And the new roller coaster that we're going to be building next episode, or at least start to build next episode, has a similar sort of feel, but done in a different way. I got some ideas about it using the tracks and stuff, but I don't want to give too much away. Just get ready to tune in for next episode. Look at that. I really, really like this. The feeling of this theme park is really nice. When you're on the floor here, I know there's a lot of green area, but like if you look this way, it sort of feels like a real theme park, doesn't it? You know, as long as you don't look at big empty green parts, it looks quite good. Got the bumper cars here. I've changed the redstone on this. It was so embarrassing. The redstone was so complicated for such a simple thing. But I've even got an exit on here now, which we forgot to do last time. So you can flick the lever, and the entrance and the exit opens up like that. Pretty simple. But yeah, and then you can come in here. You can get in one, and then you can push a little minecart about. Oh yeah, all the minecarts have duplicated. I forgot about that. But yeah, you can push them around, and you'll bump into other cars. There's like a little route for each minecart. But if you've got villagers in them and other people, if you're in a track next to people, you can actually bump into them. Like this track actually bumps into this track if the two minecarts are nearby. So it's sort of almost a working bumper track. A bumper track? Bumper car, dodgems, whatever you want to call it, track. Over this side we've got a non-rideable ride, which is a little space simulator on the back of the lorry. I'm sure you've all been on these before. And it comes with 3 cows. Can you believe it? 3 cows are actually on the back. How they all got up there, I will never know. Maybe one got up there and they duplicated. But then inside we do have some seats in here and a little simulator screen. These rides I really used to like until for some reason one day I couldn't ride roller coasters anymore. I used to like them. I used to like going on roller coasters, but now they make me feel so sick. And these simulators are one of the biggest culprits. I really love them because they have a really cool feeling like when you're in them. Really, really well done, but I can't ride on them. They make me feel ill as hell. This thing at the moment is broken. I don't know what the problem is. I think an update broke it, and I don't know why. There's 2 minecarts in here because they duplicated. See, so there's 1, but that should now be completely reset. But he falls down, but the trapdoor doesn't open up anymore. So, see, there's 2 minecarts. I really don't know what's going on. I don't understand why the next minecart isn't coming out. I need to relook at it. It was working absolutely perfectly fine before the update, but I can't see how it would have broken it. But it's very, very strange. I do have some reset buttons on the back here, like the villager reset. But it's broken, and I don't know why. So I need to look at that. But usually, you would shoot the minecart, and a new minecart would come out. The trapdoor would open, which allows the villager to drop into the lava, and then the trapdoor opens back out again and catches the next villager. So you can do it as many times as you want, or at least as many times as we've got villagers and minecarts in the dispenser. Until we get hoppers. Once we get hoppers, we can make this sort of basically infinite by just filling up the hopper and chest above it with minecarts, and then it'll just be a constant flow. And the reason why I use lava instead of a normal water dunk tank is so it actually kills the villagers off, so the other villagers in other places don't, like, I don't know, you can still spawn more. If you have water tank, you end up with a ton of villagers in there, and, yeah, you can't spawn anymore. I'm sure you've all come across that problem at least once before. I really like these trees. These are the pink trees. They are the same design as the green tree, but I just really like them. Maybe we should prune these a little bit to make them look a little bit different. I don't know, if we take these 3 away at the bottom, let's have a quick go. Whoops! Okay, it doesn't matter too much. If we take those away, and we take the 4 corner ones away, like that. Looks like I actually built these green first. That's quite funny, there's green underneath it. Put these there. That might make it look a little bit different to the green ones, a little bit different of a tree design. Ooh, that actually doesn't look too bad. It looks different, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. If you'd done them all the same, it's like a upside down acorn shape, isn't it? I think we'll do that. So then we've got the Squid Splash, probably my favourite, well, yeah, probably my favourite roller coaster. on the whole thing. Had a few good ideas. Hey chickens! Had a few good ideas from subscribers to put dispensers with like potions in them. So when you go into the splash zones, you actually get like little particles around you to look like water effects. I know what you mean. It's a pretty good idea. I just don't know where I would hide the dispensers. So it's actually a roller coaster, but because I wanted it to look like a log flume, and boats are incredibly difficult to control, we decided to use minecarts with water each side. And then when you get to any splash zone, there's detector rails and then pistons that push out to give a bit of a splash effect. And it's a really nice effect. I really, really like it. And the whole ride does look really cool with our squid in the middle here, our nice derpy squid. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favourite rides that we've got in the world so far. It's very fast though, that's the only unfortunate thing, but there's nothing we can do about that. The only reason why the Red Devil over there is so slow is because there's fences either side of the track here, and because the fences, if I walk you can see, the fences are a little bit higher than the track, so the minecart actually hits them and it slows down, which is why we have so many powered rails about to keep the minecart moving. On a normal roller coaster like this one and the B, there's no fences on either side, so the minecart isn't slowed down at all. So there's only powered rail on uphill stretches. There's no powered rail anywhere else, just literally on the uphill parts. And we can't make it go any slower than what we've got. You need to have, when you're going uphill like this, you need to have a powered rail every 3 normal rails. So we've got 1, 2, 3 normal rails, then a powered rail, 1, 2, 3 normal rails, and a powered rail. You can't have it any longer. You can't have 4 normal rails between it because the minecart doesn't reach. From my testing that we done, I think when we were doing the Red Devil, it could have been. I think it was. It might have been this one. But yeah, we done some testing, and the minecart wouldn't actually get up on a gap more than 4. It was quite strange. I might be wrong. I might need to do some more testing. Maybe I didn't have a fast enough start or something like that. Hello, glitchy lapis blocks. How are you doing? Let's put those back. There we go. So yeah, we can't get it to go any slower. I know it's very fast, but I really like it. I think it's a nice little ride. We've got the hot dog stand over here, which is really cool, with the mayonnaise and ketchup. The mayonnaise story. Oh my god, I couldn't think of the word for mayonnaise. I can't remember. Did I keep calling it salad cream or something like that? I completely forgot it because I don't like mayonnaise, you see. So I don't really need to know the name, do I? Can I have 1 hot dog, please, with tomato sauce on it? Tomato ketchup. So he's got his little sink and some cookers and stuff like that. Oh, boilers, aren't they? Deep fat fries, whatever you want to call it. I want a donut shop. That's something that I want. They're so brilliant, aren't they? When you go to theme parks or to the beach and you get those proper donuts. They taste completely different to the donuts that you get out of, like, a supermarket. They just taste so good. Hot donuts, they're the best. And then we've got probably my favourite non-working ride. Obviously we can't get this to move, so it's not rideable, but it's really, really nice. I really like the outside around it, you know, with the little river and some lily pads and the sort of, I don't know, greenery around the side. I really, really like it. And little guy in there, can we go? I've got my wristband on, so I don't need the tokens or to pay any money to go on it. But you go up here, and then if you got in, it's sort of in mid-movement, and it looks like you're riding. If we get into a seat and look up, it sort of looks like you're in it, doesn't it? I really, really like it. You're sitting this way. Whoa! Like the little tyres in the middle there that keep you moving. I wanted to do it like in an action shot, like it was in mid-flow, because anybody could easily do the boat, you know, on the floor in its stationary position. That would be easy, but it's a lot harder to do it in mid-swing, and I think we've got a fairly good swing on it. I think it looks pretty good. And then we've got the Coca Cola stand here, which is a giant drinks cup with a little lime in it, or lemon, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, can I have a Coca Cola? Oh, see, there's 2 of them in there. I haven't killed one of the duplicated ones. I shall have to do that later on. I won't murder them on camera. It's a little what do you call them? Sombreros? I don't know. Umbrellas? I don't know what you call them. They're not called umbrellas when they're over a table, are they? Are they sombreros, or is that a hat? I can't remember. Like an umbrella. You guys know what I mean. Around the seating area there. And then finally, the last part that we've got on our theme park so far is a automatically repairing spleef, and I want to rename these pickaxes. That was an idea from a subscriber, and I lost one as well. I don't know where it went. I must have had it on me, and then I must have cleared my inventory or something like that. I can't remember. But these are efficiency 5 diamond pickaxes, which I will rename to, like, I don't know, Spleef Tool or something like that. Auto Spleef. And it's a cobblestone Spleef Arena. I really wish, though, that the... Sorry, I got a cough. I haven't been up too long. I really wish that the redstone would continue working through like logging off a world, because every time you come onto the world it doesn't work. But fortunately I have put down a little sort of hatch here. If I get a piece of redstone, if you break it the trapdoor shuts. Then you got to open it and place a new one down, and then it should work again. There we go. So then the spleef works once again. So it's like a, I don't know, a little maintenance hatch that we have to use. And I've got a maintenance hatch up here, just in case something happens. I've got maintenance hatches on all the redstone stuff, even on the lava dunk, which are coming quite handy so I can look at that redstone. But yeah, you can break it all up, and it repairs it. And at the beginning, it repairs it really, really fast. Like, as you can see, it's like properly repairing it very, very quickly. But if you've got 4 people all attacking it, as you can see, it starts to slow down. The more you attack, the less it can repair quickly. This cough, man, it's driving me nuts. I should really wait longer than like half an hour after getting up to record, shouldn't I? I just want to record. As you can see, the hole's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is just with one person. And also, whoops, I lost against myself. Can you believe it? You've also got to remember that this is in creative mode. When you're in survival mode, a efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe on cobblestone will break cobblestone quicker than creative. We'll be able to literally break these blocks faster on survival than we can on creative. You know, you'll be able to go brrr, and it'll kill like 5 or 6 blocks. So it'll get pretty holy pretty quickly. But the reason why I done it an auto repairing spleef is so people, once we find a way that we can share this, well, currently on Xbox One Edition and, as far as I know, PlayStation 4 Edition, we can't share and download each other's maps. But if one day, and hopefully they do one day, they figure out a way on how we can do it, this world will sort of be ready to go more than once on one setup. You know, if you come onto the world, I don't like stuff that you can only do once and then you have to reload the world up again. And a normal spleef, if we used a snow for example, a normal spleef, a normal spleef, once you break it all and the round is over, you have to replace all the blocks back again or reload up the world. But with this, once the world is, once the round is over, you just have to wait a couple of seconds and it repairs it all back again, which is really, really cool and useful. Same with all the roller coasters here. You can do it as many times as you want. The bumper cars has like 9 stacks of 64 villagers, and you don't even need a villager in there. You could have a normal other person in there if you wanted, so you can do that as many times as you want. The lava dunk currently can only go 9 times because that's the amount of minecarts we can hold in the dispenser. But like I said earlier on in the episode, as soon as we get hoppers, we can put a hopper on top of this with like a double chest or 2 double chests or 10 double chests, whatever, full of minecarts. So you could do that as many times as you want. So yeah, it's really nice that it's not just a one-time thing. But as you can see, at night time, it looks a little bit dark at the moment. It looks a little bit abandoned almost, a little bit Halloweeny. So I want to get some sort of street lights in here. Maybe if you guys have Twitter or Facebook, my social links in the description below, my Twitter and my Facebook there. If you want to send me in a really cool, unique lamppost design, sort of in a theme parky style theme, nothing too complicated, but nothing too boringly simple, send them to me on Facebook or Twitter. They're in the description below there. And if I find a design that I really like, I shall use it, definitely. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll leave it up to you guys if you can come up with a good design. Until then, we shall leave the light ideas for later on. But yeah, if you come up with an idea, just send them to me on Twitter or on Facebook, whichever one you have. We're going to have to leave it there, there goes. Bleh. We're going to have to leave it there, though, guys. I should really wait longer than, shouldn't I, than half an hour before I record it. I can't help it. I just really like recording, especially on a milestone episode like this, our first 25 episodes. We've done actually quite a lot in 25 episodes. If you look at this world here, that's a pretty big world for 25 episodes. Definitely, seeing as though we do 99% of it on camera, it's pretty good. Until then, though, guys, we are going to have to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I've got a crosshair over my face. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!